Toxic Avenger the musical, anyone? It's a recording of the show. No? Okay, Bye Bye Birdie, anyone? It's basically about Elvis. South Pacific? I know I have Oklahoma somewhere. I got Irving Berlin's Holiday Inn with Bing Crosby and Fred Astaire. No? Okay, well, what do you folks suggest? A Tyler Perry music, Tyler Perry's place. Okay, fine. This case, A Madea Christmas. In this case, we're not looking at the film, we're looking at the musical, or the stage show. Because here's the thing, a lot of Tyler Perry's films, they were originally based off of plays that he had made, and then once he got big after, like, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. This for every black woman who ever had a problem with a black man! He took what he had done on stage and translated them to films. They're not all, exact, copies of what was done on stage, though. And if you're interested in hearing me talk about, like, a majority of the Madea movies, back during, around time of lockdown during COVID, I had, like, reviewed, every one of the Madea films at that time during the month of May, called it Madea. So, yeah, if you're a bit of some interested about this thing, so some things about this one. The play marks the debate appearance of Hetty Mae Love, played by Patrice Lovely. And the live performance released on DVD on November 22nd, 2011. And it was recorded live in Atlanta at the Cobb Energy Performing Arts Center in May 2011. This was Perry's first production that wasn't available on tour and had only 2 premiere performances. What was it about? They say includes Mother Lillian, Papa's father John, Russell's daughter China, and the son Japan. These names. Prepare for the holidays with the help of their saintly maid Margaret and their mouthy chef Hattie. And eager to impress China's super rich beau/presumed fiance Bobby, Leanne forces Margaret to work on Christmas instead of celebrating with her family. China secretly invites the whole family, the whole indisputable brood, Madea, Aunt Pam, and grown children Lucy, George, and Eric. And China was also one time in love with Eric. One thing that this, the play does, it has some things that would be quite, become staples when it comes to Todd Perry's films. Whether it's the idea of, like, say, hey, infidelity, like, say, gaslighting, or heck, even manipulation. Because at first, with the character of Lillian, we think, like, say, she's very much a very mean woman. And she has, she's gaslighting people. She's basically manipulating her daughter to say, hey, like, love, what's love? Like, why would you want that? Like, you want your name to mean something, dear child. It also kind of, like, reminds me, like, say, I have never seen the show. I haven't seen a ton of Todd Perry's plays. And I am actually very, very big into, the world of theater. Um, and I'd probably say like I have not reviewed a ton of stage shows. Um, Mostly because they say when it comes to stage shows, it can be a bit harder because they say to like find the footage because they say yes when it comes to performances on stage shows. Um, if it's not a live one, you have a bit more trouble to like give a critical review because sometimes when you're in the audience, like the actors are so far away that sometimes you're not able to like say, "Hey, I can see all the little details and all that." And I gotta say that the actors do a good job. I will say this. At times, it feels like, say, certain moments of the show, it seemed like jokes or gags, they go on for a little too long. Like yes, um, Tyler Perry is both a screenwriter, playwright, and and he's also an actor. And I gotta say that for the world of lighting, it's not bad. Like the lighting is done fairly well. At the same time, I'm gonna say this. I really started to wonder though, at what points are we able to feel like say when does Act Two start, or when does it Act One end? Because like yes, like say I understand like say some things like here like when you go see a stage show where you are given a very distinct moment where we can say, and now thank you everyone for seeing Act One and Act Two. Please, now is your time for 15 minutes um recession and come back and all that. I will say at first, like say when I started watching this, I at first thought, I guess this is why sometimes I'm starting to like when I was like watching that stuff, like say, okay, his films are better, and I guess we all had to start somewhere. And I was just like, say, okay, I can't. After 30 minutes, I couldn't. I was just so exhausted. Like I can't do this. But I had to, like, like say, nope, nope, you can do this. Hunker down, and I was able to get through it. And at the end of it, I felt like say, okay, all these actors for this show, they do a wonderful job when it comes to their singing performances. They do a good job. Um, and I do kind of like that there are some things like say, hey, like like they have the reveals, like say how the character Japan, like oh how he is um the son of his mom's like infidelity or something like that. And it's just like say okay, and I really find it crazy how the character of Bobby, yes, he's basically just trying to like say no 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 China, you love me, don't you? You love me. I'm just like say like dude, don't be forcing it. Don't be forcing it. Don't do that. So overall, now to think about it, it has this stage show has flaws. At the same time, it has its pros. So I guess that's just how I feel about it. I apologize for not having any clips of it. I had trouble trying to find some, but I'll see you next time.